I'm going to show you how to use Google Sketchup for doing spelling words or vocabulary words. It works the same for each. First of all, when you open a new template, it looks like this. You have your man here, who is here to show you perspective of size. The first thing I like to do is to rope off whatever letters that I'm going to work on. It'll make sense as we go, so follow along. And the first tool that I use is this orbit tool. I use it to kind of turn him to an angle. I like to work on everything at an angle, and I also like to zoom out a little bit so I can see a little closer what I'm looking at. The hand tool, remember, goes side to side. Orbit kind of makes us go in a circle. Then I'm going to select this rectangle tool and start roping off letters. I'm going to do the word car just for the easy sake of doing this. So there's my C, there's my A, there's my R. If you want to spend a little more time to make it more accurate, I like to do it kind of quick. The next tool is this push-pull, and I'm going to bring all of them up so I can start working on them. There we go. C-A-R. All right. Now I'm going to zoom in just a little bit on each. Remember, you can use your orbit tools to adjust it however you want. I do like to have it at an angle when I work on it, and I'll show you why. First, I'm going to get my pencil, and I'm going to start drawing my C. Like I said, I'm going to go fairly quick just for the tutorial. I have had a few times I like to go a little quicker. I draw my C. There we go. And then on the inside, cool. All right, there's my C. Make sure it looks good. Okay. Now I'm going to use my push-pull button here, and I'm going to make it actually look like a C and get rid of the rest of the block. I drag it over a corner and see the dots. Now when I select, here's a cool tip. You can see you can start pulling or pushing. I like to drag this until I'm touching the side. See how I'm on the edge? When I do that, it turns blue and I let go and it'll actually disappear. I could do that to each edge. Notice it really quickly and easily will get rid of each corner. All right, now the big C in the middle. This one's easy to see. I let go and notice it's gone. Now it's kind of fun to go and look and see. I've got my C. I know it doesn't look great. Like I said, you can really make these look really nice if you spend some time. I've done it a few times. Okay, C. Now next letter. A is a lot easier. C is really a hard one to start with. Okay, and for this one, I'm going to use the circle for the A because it's kind of a fun one to use. And it makes it look nice too. When I start doing push and pull, I like to do it at an angle again. Push pull, select the corner, drag it to the edge, and it's gone. There we go. Center. Cool, let's see how it looks. Looks awesome. Okay, grab my hand, let's go to our last letter, the R. It's kind of fun to see how each person does it because everybody will do it just a little different. Even every time I do it, it looks a little different, but that's kind of what makes it so fun. Do the circle again. That's a funny R, but I'm just going to stick with it. Circle, drag it to the edge. Each little piece we can get rid of. Cool. All right, now let's zoom out and look at our work. It does look kind of funny, but it works. Okay, the idea is that you can see that the kids are spelling it right. For those kids who have such a hard time, by creating it and really working on each letter, it'll help them remember what that letter is. All right, now the next part that's kind of fun is this paint bucket, and I'll let them, once they've done it, they can kind of design it however they want. The drop down, you can see there's a lot of options. We can make it look like wood, metal, tile, stone. I like stone. Let's do that. Let's choose this. Cool. You select the front. You can get into it as much as you'd like. Do the sides. And students will really have a great time with that. All right, and then the last part that I like to do is if they have some free time, have them feel free to create objects that explain the word, like a definition. So in this case, I'm going to try my hardest to make a car. So I do another square. I'm going to raise it up. I'm going to do a couple circles for the tires to start with. Good. Whoa, don't want to do it too big. There we go. I'm going to pull both those tires out. Then I'm going to orbit. Use my pencil to draw the body of the car. I don't like that one. You'll be amazed that as students start doing this, they'll get really good at it, and you'll probably be impressed with how well they do. Because they do, they get really good and creative. I'm going to be very simple on this. We're going to do a real simple car. But it does get to be a lot of fun doing all this. All right, now let's start our push and pull. Oops, like I said, I like to do it at an angle just for that reason, so we don't get it all jumping out at us. Click on it again. All right, I think I got it. So, I mean, you get the idea. It kind of looks like a car. I could do some windows. Kids will really have a fun time. Doing houses are really fun, but it's a fun thing to do. And you can do it with any word. And like I said, it really does help students who are struggling to be able to have a way to kinesthetically work on these words. And it helps it stick in your mind just a little bit more.
Hey teacher, it's the Techno Rebel.
Oh. Oh.